Okay, here we are at the trailhead for the Panorama Ridge and Garibaldi Lake in the Garibaldi Park just south of Whistler, British Columbia. And 18-mile round trip hike. Supposed to be amazing views. Got about 4 miles in the trees and then get above tree line, so we'll check in with you in a little while. Okay, we're about 5 miles into the hike. Panorama Ridge, Garibaldi Park. Just passed through Taylor's Meadows, and I stopped here for a minute to watch a bear off in the distance here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll give it a try.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unaware.
The view here is getting really amazing. Keep my eye on that bear over there. They're munching away on something, not paying attention to me, which is just fine with me. So we're going to head on up. It's turning into a really nice day here. There he popped his head up, look at something. He kind of see on me. Might be time to move on. We'll catch you later. Bye, bear. So I'm only about a quarter of a mile past where I saw the last bear, and I just saw another bear run right across the trail in front of me, about 20 yards in front of me. This one was definitely a grizzly. He was close enough to see. The last one I couldn't tell if he was a grizzly or a black bear, but this one was definitely a grizzly. So I'm going to continue on up the trail. Hopefully we'll have no more bears running in front of the trail. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, we're about 7 miles in. See that or not, but this is where we're going. There. So looks like we're getting ready to start the climb. Last 2 miles or so. Haven't seen any more bears in the last mile. Still pretty excited from the last one. Beautiful area here. It's kind of windy. Right up on that ridge line to the top. See up there. Okay, we're about, I don't know, halfway up, maybe not quite. Panorama Ridge. It is really low 30s maybe, wind chill, but I'll have to try to flip this and give you a view of where I'm at. It's pretty amazing. So that's looking out the ridge. Black tusk. And then gorgeous day. Just really cold and a lot of wind. Let's get on up this mountain. Here we are at the top of Panorama Ridge. See Garibaldi Lake behind me. beautiful turquoise color.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Tusk. That was another climb I considered today, but after reading, I decided to do this one instead. I think it was a good choice. Go ahead and pan around here. We've got a couple taking some pictures. .360, beautiful every direction. Eight and a half miles by my tracker, and took around 3 hours from the parking lot. Not bad at all. It's supposed to be 5,000 feet, but gosh, it just didn't seem like it. The last half a mile, 3/4 of a mile is a pretty good climb. But aside from that, saw 2 bear on the way up, as talked about. So yeah, it's about 1 o'clock, almost 1:30. Probably take me a couple of hours, 2.5 hours to get back down. So gonna get started now. Gosh, I hate to leave this place though. It's so beautiful, but it's cold. Wind's blowing, it's cold, hands are freezing. So I'm going to say goodbye from the top of the Panorama Ridge in Garibaldi Park, British Columbia. We'll see you on the way down. All right, so still on the Panorama Ridge Trail. Come down about 5 kilometers, 3 miles from the Panorama Ridge viewpoint, about an hour. And I came up this morning, I came through the Taylor Meadows campground and not the Garibaldi Lake. So I think now we're at a junction where we can go to the lake, and it only adds about 1 kilometer, which is about 0.62 miles. So I think we'll go down and check out the lake. Just came through the Taylor Meadows meadows, and it was gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. You can see still behind me, and then snow-capped mountains off in the distance. This whole area, but I really think, you know, there's so many things in this area. The beautiful mountains and the lakes, just phenomenal. But I'll be honest, I tell you that I think the meadows, the high mountain meadows that I've seen have just been stunning. It's worth the trip if it didn't even have the summit and the mountains. So so let's head down to the Garibaldi Lake and check it out. Okay, we made it down to Garibaldi Lake. As you can see, it's amazing. Just so beautiful. And up there is the top of Panorama Ridge where we were just at. When I say just, you were just at, but it's been about an hour and 45 minutes for me over my shoulder there. But I'm so glad I came down here. This is Just incredible. So it's getting kind of late in the day. It's 3:30. So probably got about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe to get back. So I think maybe we'll start down. Weather's still beautiful, sunny. One last look at Garibaldi Lake. The mountains and the glaciers in the background. Panorama Ridge summit to the left. Alright, we'll see you down there.
Looking out at the road rushing under my wheel. Running on empty. Running wild. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind.
Okay, here we are back at the trailhead. Garibaldi Provincial Park in British Columbia. It was a great day doing the Panorama Ridge Trail to the summit and then dropping down by Garibaldi Lake. Ended up with about 18.75 miles, almost 6,600 feet of elevation climbing, and just a little under 7 hours. So it was a pretty good day, pretty good hike. The weather was perfect, aside from the fact that it was pretty cold at the top. Very windy on the ridge going up. But this is definitely a hike that I would recommend. You could absolutely do this as a day hike. This is a day hike for me, but there are a lot of great camping areas up there as well, at the lake and up in Taylor Meadows. Really nice places to camp, and that puts you close to several different day hikes you could do. But definitely a doable. I mean, I took over an hour at the top and at the lake, so this could have easily been, you can do this in 5.5 or 6 hours if you really get on it. But yeah, I think this was a great day. So if you'd like more information on this hike, I'd be more than happy to provide anything I can and answer any questions. You can find my contact information below. Check out the blog on this hike. If you have any questions beyond that, feel free to shoot me an email. Again, my contact information is below. And yeah, I'll do anything I can to help you out. This has been a great hike. Highly recommend it. Again, Garibaldi Provincial Park. I'm going to sign off from here today, October 2017. And until next time, God bless, stay safe, keep hiking.
Bombadita, 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 bombadita,
Until
bombadita,
we meet
bombadita,
again.
bombadita,
Happy trails to you.
bombadita, bombadita,
Keep smiling until then.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny weather.
Happy trails to you till we meet again.